Hi and welcome to the first episode of my SkyBlock series. This episode will be prepping to hit level 400. So next episode I could hit level 400 and I have a special way that I will reach level 400. I've been playing this new update this past, 2 weeks is it now? And let's just say I've been getting a ton of levels. And if you look on my purse, I am at 3 billion or very close to, and that is after buying the uh, Devon part for my drill, so or the alloy. So we've been making absolute bank, these past couple weeks with this new update, and with that, I will be using that money to try and upgrade my gear and my museum and stuff like that, so I could reach level 400. Okay, so I've been working on this attribute system for a while now. If we go attribute menu, we could see I've got almost the first page maxed. It's only the two bird shards that I'm missing that I'm not, or in the hide on, which I don't feel like doing right now. So we're gonna keep grinding on. So the next attribute I'll be working on is the gold bait, and this one's pretty easy. All you need to do is get golden ghouls and any water. So if it lets me do this, you just use a bunch of these golden ghoul, you get golden fins. So I'll be back once I get enough golden ghouls. Alright, and then with that final red, I should have enough golden ghoul shards. Let me just kill one more and go warp Galatea. Let that one go in. That server was super laggy too. I should have probably just done a private server, but I was too lazy. I was already there, so we continued on. Let me do the beacon for the beacon knights. They'll still sell for like half a mil. Um, which is pretty good money. Especially, I'll take any money I could get to try and get that 3 billion so I can start spending it on leveling up. Anyways, now let's go ahead and get, what is it, Strife. By the way, these are so easy to get. I had like 5,000 at one point. They they are super easy to get. All you need to get is someone to hit the ones you fish up, have two golden pockets on at all times, and just like that, you will be rolling into. I think at current prices, you could make over 50 mil an hour just grinding those strife breakers, which is pretty insane after 2 weeks of the update. But strife breakers pretty much make like 30% of all shards in fusion, so they're super useful to have, and that's why a bunch of people are buying them, I guess. I was not keeping count of how many golden or gold fins I had. Let me check. I need 14 more. Okay, let's do that real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, so now we should have enough to go ahead and max this out. Let's go ahead and do that. We also got a bunch of psychopaths. Oh, we already maxed it out. So, what, that's 4 mil? That's good. I'll probably use it for another fusion if possible. I also got none of the, what do you call them? The rev, shards, which says drop by rev horror. Huh. Okay, well, we'll look into that. So I'm looking at the craft right now, and it's actually pretty expensive. It's like thousands of shards, so I don't know how it is that cheap in the bazaar, but we might as well just max it out a bit, or at least get one. Yeah, that is so weird. Okay, so looking at the attribute menu, the next very easy one to max out is Quake, which is just a combination of Glassite Walkers and Obsidian Defenders. So I will be back once I have enough to max this out. Okay, so I went a little bit overboard with the amount of shards I got, but it's always nice to have more than less. Where are these? There we go. So we have to do this how many times? 27 times. So I'll be right back. Okay, so we should have enough to go ahead and max that one out, which is nice. Level, if we go to level, we are getting pretty close. We are 600 XP away from it, so we'll work on the next attribute. I'll let you know which one it is. Okay, so next one I'm going to work on is, I'm going to skip the bird now for the time being, and go to this one right here, which should only be 160 glassite walkers and 160 ghosts. So I'll be right back. So I should now have enough ghost for the craft, and apparently catching ghosts doesn't give bestiary for some reason. So I've been doing this for no reason, but yeah, hit another bestiary. I know it's very low. I've never grinded ghost before the hunting update, so yeah, free XP, I'll take it. But now we could go to Galatea. We could combine glassite with ghosts, and we have to do this 32 times, so I'll be right back. Okay, so with this final upgrade, we should be oops, wrong one. We should be able to max this out. There we go, another 8 XP. If we go to attribute menu, we could continue off on the list. I'm gonna skip on hide-ons, and I'll come back and see which one I'll do next. Okay, and then before I forget, let me go here, buy some Viper shards, XP here. Nice, one more. I think we're gonna do praying mantis next, but let me be right back. Okay, scrap that. I'm gonna do Croppity next, which is just Invisibug with Invisibug. I've been grinding a load of these, so I have to do this 21 times. I'll be right back. Okay, so we have should give me an extra bestiary. Nice. Okay, so I should have enough to make these. Yeah, I do. So we just have to keep going. We have how many? 32 of these, or 64 of these. I'll be right back. Okay, so I just did all those. We should be able to get level 10. Great. Okay, that puts us at 77 out of 100. We'll be right back for the next one. Okay, so the next one I want to make is the Sylvan, which is Invisibug with Ghost. I need 120 Invisibug and 120 Ghost. I already have the Invisibug and I have like 90 Ghosts, so I'll be right back once I get the 30 Ghosts. Okay, so Invisibug with Ghost. Oops. Well, with this too. No. With Ghost. Should give me 11. Great. Okay, so I have to do this 23 times. I'll be right back. Okay, now I should have enough. Yep. I have 10, another 9 XP. Let's go to the next one. Alright, so next I'm going to do Arachne, which should only be 240 Stride Surfers and 240 Star Sentry. I already have the Stride Surfers, so let me just get the Star Sentries real quick. Alright, well, I'm grinding the Star Sentries. My bizarre flip order for the shards I've been flipping to make this amount of money has sold. So if we go AH and claim the gill membrane I made while grinding the Stride Surfers, we could hit 3 billion for the second time on this account, which is huge. I plan on spending a huge portion of this money in the upcoming next days. Once I hit level 400, I'm gonna go on a spending spree. Until then, We're gonna keep on grinding, keep on making money, see how high we could get. Okay, the grind is complete. I went a little overboard with the Star Sentry. It was a pain to go lobby from lobby, and then last lobby I just went in and one of the crystals spawned in, so I took full advantage of that and grinded a lot more than I needed just in case I need them for the future. But now if we go ahead and do this plus this, we should get Arachne. There we go, perfect. And we need 48 of these, so I'll be right back. And just like that, we should be able to max this out for another 9 XP. One more and I level up to 394. Let's figure out which one I do next. Looks like the next one on the list is the Skeletor, which requires Lapis zombies or Lapis skeletons with Glassite walkers. I'm already over halfway with the Glassite walkers. I need 120 of those, and I need 420 Glassite walkers, and I need 300 Lapis zombies, so I'll be right back. And just like that, we have enough Glassite and zombies to go ahead and do the next fusion. We now combined Lapis with more Glassite to get ourselves Skeletor. I need 47 of these. Hunting box and max out the next attribute. With this, we get to level 394, which is huge. We're missing 600 XP left till the next level. Looks like I skipped Bolt right here, which is super easy to do. You just need 120 Glassite and 120 Ghosts. So I'll be right back. Now let's combine the new attributes. And it is Bolt. Yes, it's Bolt. We need a total of 24 fusions. Alright, they're done. So let's go ahead and claim them. And looks like I made extra. Oh well, we'll just sell these. The second page is looking pretty maxed. I'm not gonna do the bird ones or these, although, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do these because you gotta buy them from the NPC every day. The boxes are not. I'm not gonna do the bramble. Let me check the bramble real quick. Okay, so the next one I'm gonna do is the cascade one. Where is it? Where is it? It's right here. So this one you need water category. So I've figured out a way to do it, or this is how you do it. So I started with a newt, a Corlot with a strife, which makes a newt. I then combined the newt with another strife. So actually, I'll do it right now. So I did this. I then combined the newt with the strife to make a salamander. Now with this salamander, what you could do is combine it back with the stripes to make lizard kings. And as you can see, I got the double shards. This is through the crocodile perk. So if you're gonna do this, make sure your crocodile is max, because you have a 20% chance to double the fusion. And it's really good because what it did is just double my amount of lizard kings. So now what I do is go back to strife, combine it with more lizard king. Where is it? There we go. And make it back into salamander. As you can see, it just keeps multiplying. So all you're using really are strife shards, which I have so many. So I'm gonna keep going until I have 40 lizard kings. Okay, perfect. I've hit the 40 lizard kings. So now I combine these lizard kings with the ghost I have gotten. If I could find ghost. Hello. Huh. I'll be right back. Okay, I completely forgot I used the ghost for the last fusion. So I did get a few beacon knights while waiting around. So let me go ahead and sell those for a few million. So now let's go ahead and combine the Lizard King with the Ghost this time for real. And here we go. We'll do this 50 times. Okay, so the Lizard King again saved me with, the Crocodile saved me some fusions, as you can see. So now if we go hunting box, we should be able to go ahead and max this out with 3 to spare. We could sell these for a few coins, and that's an extra 8 XP. Let's see what's next. I'm now going to start on the machos, which should not be that many. I'm only missing 12 more to max out, and that's only Wither Specters with Stride Surfers. Finishing up the last Wither Spectre. Now we go back to Galatea. Beacon is ready. Go ahead and fuse the Strife with Wither Specters to make Macho nice. Now we need 12 of these. 12. That should get us to maxed Macho. Whoa, only one? No. I thought it'd be more than that. Oh well, I'll be back. Alright, so the next one I'm gonna do is the... Here it is, eel. I've almost got this one. This one's pretty easy as well. But first I'm gonna work on the eel, which is 47 of them. I'm gonna need 240 Stride Surfers and 240 Joy Dives. I'll be right back. Okay, so that was taking way too long. The dolphins are just super contested and way longer than I thought it would take. So instead, I am gonna start making or start collecting another attribute. It's one of the frog ones. Give me a second. Yep, this one, bullfrog, which just require XYZs and mossies, I believe. Yeah, and invisibug. So I'll be right back once I get all those. Okay, so I finished the grind. Now, if I do this correctly, it should be 36 mossy with ghost, which gives me Rana. And then, yeah, so let me do this 18 times. Okay, now I combine 36 of these with these, and I make the bullfrogs. I'll be right back. Okay, so now they're ready to be claimed. Here we go, and I also went ahead and bought spikes to max it out. I guess I bought too many. I guess I'll have to put these back in the bazaar. I'll do that in a second. I also did collect some burning souls, and if you combine these with anything, let me just combine them with like this, you do get power dragons, which I still need to max out. Right here. Perfect, that gets me one more. Alright, as you can see, my balance is now a little below 3 billion. That is because I bought some more spiked. And if I pull up the fusion real quick, can we do that one? Not yet, okay. Let's do this one first then. Prince, which is 160 plus this. Okay, perfect. I'll start this, I'll let you know when I'm done. Okay, and this should all be claimed. Perfect. Made one extra by accident. That's an extra 9 SkyBlock XP, and now we could work on the next one, which is spiked and shellwise. Alright, perfect. And these make the Cairo. I need a total of 28. I'll be right back. Alright, and with that, we should have enough to claim all of this. Perfect. That's another. Oh wait, what? I need 4 more. I need to buy some more spiked. I'll be back. Okay, so I went ahead and bought some more vipers. There we go. We need 1 more for the next one, and I also finished the cryo, so that's good. I am now SkyBlock, or 55 out of 100 to the next 395 level up. It's getting kind of late, so I know there's an event, fish event 30 minutes, so I'm gonna do that, and then we'll finish the video off after that. Alright, as you can see, we're only 60 off the next bestiary for tigers, so we'll try and hit that this Marina and Nurse Shark. Well, that still needs some work, but we should be hitting it within the next couple of Marinas. So I'm gonna go ahead and grind this Marina. I also did a Marina on Spooky event earlier today, so I'm gonna go ahead and show a montage of what I got this Marina and the Marina I did this morning.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
That last Marina was so bad. I got 1 Megalodon and like 7 teeth. Anyways, we got a lot of progress done. We did a bunch of attributes, and we did a lot of bestiary fishing. The one thing I did do today was max out my tiger, which is great. I'm only missing Nurse, which should be able to be done by the end of Marina this cycle. Yeah, until next time.